Hey guys, I'm playing Ghost Recon Wildlands. I'm just testing it with the GTX 1080. Uh, I have an EVGA GTX 1080 for the Win Edition. I'm overclocking it right now. I think I've added 110 megahertz to the the core clock, and then about 450 megahertz to the memory. My CPU is a i7 4790K. It's overclocked to 4.4 gigahertz. My monitor is a Acer XB271 HU or HU. It's the refresh rate. It's at 165 hertz. So yeah. Right now I'm getting like 40 something FPS. I thought one GTX was gonna be able to get steady 60 FPS, but I guess I was wrong. I wanna show you guys something. If you guys look at my character, you guys look at his hoodie and stuff. Look at his hoodie. Like just the outline of him. You can see as I'm moving, it kind of looks like you can see like these lines, these black lines, and it's kind of like pixel. I think that's because of the resolution scaling. I had it at 1.5 earlier, but the higher you set it, the more FPS you lose. See, I was at 40, now I'm at 30, so you lose like 10 FPS. I guess every time you go up 0.5. The highest is 2, but at that point I get like 20 FPS, and I can still play it, but I just don't know, I don't feel like playing at 20 FPS. But yeah, you guys can see it. You don't really see it anymore.
So these two Marines board a flight to Houston.
Marines and planes.
This
ought to be good.
You have to talk
when I was still talking. No sooner had they settled down into their seats than an Army corporal comes down the aisle and took the seat next to them. So the corporal settles in, pulls off his boots, and gets comfortable.
Okay, no, he's still
talking.
talking.
Now the two Marines take one look at this guy and decide they're going to have a little fun. After the plane's in the air, the Marine in the window seat turns to the corporal. Hey, buddy, he says.
Stop talking for a bit.
You mind grabbing a drink for me? No problem, the Army guy says, and hops up to get a drink from the flight attendant. While he's gone, the Marine takes one of the corporal's boots and spits in.
That's just nasty.
The corporal comes back with the Marine's drink. He's just getting comfortable again when the second Marine grins and says, "Hey man, that drink sure looks good. You mind getting one for me too?" And you know what? The corporal just grins. "You bet," he says, and hops right on up. As soon as he's gone, the Marine grabs the other boot and hawks a big old loogie right inside. The Marines sit back and enjoy their drinks now. A couple hours later, the bird touches down and the corporal pulls on his boots. And right away, he knows what's happened. He turns to the jarheads, who are both giving him these shit-eating grins. How long must this go on? This hatred, this animosity, this spitting in boots and pissing in drinks.
Oh shit, that was a funny one. Fucking corporals pissed in all their drinks. Oh, that was a good one. But alright. Yeah, if you guys can see, I put the resolution scaling up to 1.5, and you don't really see it anymore. I mean, you can still see it, but it's not as bad. But if you put it at like 2, the max, you barely see it anymore. It's like gone. I'm not gonna do it because my FPS drops like crazy once I put it at 2. I usually play at like 1.1 or 1.2, but I think I'll just do 1.1 for now. I don't know if that's gonna change much. If you guys look at my VRAM usage, you see how it goes up. I think it goes up by like, it goes up by 200, I guess. That one went up by 100, but yeah, at 2 it's up at like 6,000. But I'm just gonna do 1.1 for now. So I got pretty good FPS, 40. It's It's not bad. Oh, I'll show you guys what happens when I set it all the way low. Like 50 right here. It looks ugly. Look at this. This looks like 360. Oh, I guess it is 360, huh? But yeah, that looks ugly. You can set it to 1. I'm guessing that's just normal. But you get the lines like what I'm talking about when you're moving. I don't know if people care about that, but I kind of do. I mean, you can see it. But I guess if you want it perfect, then you gotta get like more like SLI. But from what I heard, this game doesn't do SLI. But yeah, I'm gonna drive a car, go around, see what kind of FPS we get, see if we drop or all that stuff.
Come venerate her. Adorarla, llamarla. She will.
My CPUs are getting used a lot because I'm using OBS to record in 1440p, so that's why it's up that high. Usually it's at, it should be at like 70 or 60 right now. I don't know if that's high right now, but it should be at 60 or 70 if I'm not recording using OBS, but I am, so that's why it's up at like 90 or 80. It went up like 20% for every single one when I hit recording. I'm horrible at driving, guys. It seems I'm still getting 40 FPS though, so that's not bad. Still pretty good. I don't know where I'm going, I'm just gonna keep driving. Oh my god, look at that. Look at that.
Looks like the cartel strung up some of the locals.
Reprisal killings. They can't catch us, so they take out the locals instead.
It's gonna come back to haunt them.
Hello. I see that your friend there is hanging. See, you guys can see that too. Look at the guy that got hung right there. I mean, while I'm moving like this, you guys can see. Just, it's like pixel. This game looks really nice. Look how big the fucking map is. Holy shit. You can just go up to those mountains up there. Yeah, earlier I'd get to like 30 FPS. Yeah, like right now 30. High 30s, I guess. But yeah, again, I have a GTX 1080 from EVGA 40 win. Overclock. I have a i7 4790K overclock 4.4 and Acer XP 271 monitor. Refresh rate overclock to 165. I mean, one GTX 1080, you can still play this game at one GTX 1080. I should have waited for 1080 Ti. I should have, but I was too impatient. Oh fuck! Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Yeah, I should have waited for a Ti, but I didn't. And now all the prices for the 1080 are low, like really low. They're like 500 only. Still getting 40 FPS. 42. 64 Celsius. Graphics card temp. I don't know if that 99 is how much is being used, or is that 78? Yeah, but earlier my RAM was up to like 15,000, 16,000, and I have 16 gigs of RAM. DDR3, 1866, DDR3 8266, 16 gigs of RAM. Those are like 16,000 for the RAM, and kept going down to 15,000. That was pretty high. Well, I'm gonna see if I can get the. I wonder if they have like a benchmark test for this game or something. But I'm gonna see if I can find the benchmark test. If there's a benchmark test for this game, I can record that to it, and I'll put them in together. That way you guys can see what FPS I get while I'm playing the game and what I get with the benchmark test. But yeah, thanks for watching this video, guys. Hope you guys liked it. Hope it helped you guys. And like, comment, and subscribe and share this video. Thanks, guys.